Oh yeah, it's been a long time, but
It's
we're
been a
back.
long time. We shouldn't left you. What are some dope bets to spend two? Spend
Hey,
two.
hey,
We back, man. What is this? UFC 302?
302. They're coming by fast. Every time there's a 1 week break, feels like it's really a 2 week break.
Yeah.
Because when you skip one, it's just like 2 weeks full. So, but we still
Inshallah.
got to revisit, bro, before we tackle the pay per view. We got to revisit because we actually were both positive this week. We had the UFC Vegas 92. Nesta went 2-2 plus 1.05 units here. You had the parlay of Yanez Abus and Angela Hill for plus 205. So that was some good money there. And then the Themba Garimbo, $7 production.
Hey.
He pulled it out. It was a close one, kind of boring. He felt disappointed, but hey, a win is a win. He could have easily lost that.
They should put him with Max next.
Oh, that'd be an interesting matchup for sure. Shout out to Max.
Yeah.
I'll be riding with Max though. Then fuck that. Then it'll be fuck them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got, and then the ones you missed was the main event here. Edson Barbosa plus 130.
That was a war though.
It was a war. He had his moments, man. Hey, Lerone Murphy's chin in that one.
Yeah.
He took some clean shots that could have knocked a lot of people out. Mm-hmm. And then the other one you got wrong was Carlson Harris, disappointing. I was on him too.
Knock the hell out.
Yeah, and then Thembe won, and then Angela Hill won. So Harris was the one that fucked it off on that parlay, but still positive for the week. And then for me, I went 3-1 plus 2 units. So it's good to get on the plus side here. But I got Lerone Murphy minus 140. I had Angela Hill, the farter, minus 135. And then Garimbo minus 135. And then the one I got wrong was Carlson Harris plus 100. So, man, I guess Planet Fitness and all this other shit just is the real deal, man. Like,
at the end of the day, said though, if Homeboy didn't get knocked out, I mean that's the way what's his name was gonna win. It was just sleeping his ass, and that's exactly what he did.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Let's get into this 302.
Goddamn.
New Jersey Shore. Oh yeah, get crazy, get crazy, get crazy.
Yeah, the Islamic Nation, the Islam Makhachev against Dustin the Diamond Poirier, and this card is pretty decent, especially after coming off a break. It's gonna be nice to get a sweet card like this, but we got to start at the bottom, and then build all the way to the cream of the crop. But yeah, this entry level fight here, we got Andre Lima versus Mitch Raposo. Yeah. Mitch is from the show, if you guys remember. I think it was Ultimate Fighter. Yeah. He's 9-1, 4-fight win streak, getting in his prime at 25 years old here. Yeah, he was from, where was he? Contender Series, sorry. And he was on the Ultimate Fighter. Oh,
Mitch Raposo.
But yeah, man, he's on a little win streak, but not in the UFC. He was actually back to the minor leagues, kind of building it back with Cage Titans here, CES, Combat Zone. So last time he was in quote unquote UFC was for Contender Series and the Ultimate Fighters. That's where we know him from. So, and he lost in both of those. Just FYI. Man, I actually didn't even look at this one, man. I think they just recently had this. And they got Andre Lima over here at minus 230 and Raposo plus 200. So let's check out this guy. I don't have a big thoughts other than he's undefeated here, 8-0, 25. I don't remember this guy. KO guy. He just beat Igor Severino. Remember the guy? This is the guy that got bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. So
he was winning that fight though.
He was winning. Yeah, and then so Dana White's trying to help this guy out because Dana White thinks he's a badass just for getting bit and tatting it and everything like that.
Oh yeah, he's the guy who tatted. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm going with him.
Yeah, so he's the big favorite, rightfully so. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with him as well. I mean, maybe an entry level parlay piece. I don't have a big thought on this. I know it's a big price, but any guy that can survive getting bit.
What's the over?
Under over is minus 155 for over 2.5.
Yeah, maybe the over.
Yeah, maybe the over.
You're crazy. You're wild.
I don't love that fight. I don't love Mitch Raposo. So I don't know. But
Yeah,
I'm
they like
riding the
little
wave.
guys though, so that's why I usually can go long.
Mm-hmm. Next up,
Uh-oh.
we got Jocelyn Edwards against Eileen Perez. Is this the
Pusey.
OnlyFans curse or what? But she's 9-2. You know, I won with her on the last fight she had. She beat Lucy Pudilova, close fight, but it was a unanimous decision. And she beat Ashley Evans Smith, who's, you know, middle. This is like kind of middle of the pack type of group, you know. And then losing to Stephanie Egger, kind of sketch, IMO. And she's kind of a big favorite. She's minus 185 right now. Jocelyn Edwards plus 160. Edwards, another controversial character for you.
Controversial fighter. Every fight with her, bro. I think I don't know. I'm gonna just say hopefully she could get the Dumopolis treatment as last week and just steal this one.
There, yeah. Hey, this is exactly what I was thinking, bro.
Hey, because
So
even her last fight, she had to pay some of that karma back. Where I thought she actually won the fight, but she lost. Was it that one? Yeah, where she lost
Nora Canole,
where it
the
was like
French chick.
close, but I thought they gave it to. I thought she shouldn't have won it, but they gave it to the other chick. But
Yeah.
this is just her kind of fight, bro. So we'll see.
This is sketch. Both the level of competition these people have gone through is not top tier.
Perfect for each other.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just think off of principle alone on odds, like Eileen Perez at minus 185 is gross. I'm not, especially in this like type of matchup, it could be close. Perez is obviously, upper hand is grappling. She's going to be able to try to press it against her cage and then take her down, try to just, do a little bit of ground and pound, but really just get real position. But we've seen Jocelyn Edwards, as sketchy as she is. I mean, she stuffed a few takedowns, especially against Pudilova and stuff. And if she keeps it standing, I think she actually has the advantage on striking. So, I'll take a shot on the dog as well on Edwards and see if she can lie, cheat, steal, having that on top of the striking advantage. So we'll see. And the OnlyFans curse for Eileen Perez. She has OnlyFans.
And what's the over for this one?
Over is 2.5 at minus 325. So I think it's going to go by decision. It's not bad. I mean, as far as like one of these girls by decision, probably Jocelyn Edwards by decision is plus 250. It's not bad. I would look at that too. Edwards by decision. As far as where the money's coming, looks like money agrees here. I'm seeing Perez was minus 250 earlier.
Yeah.
And now she's like, minus 185. So a lot of people agree. So jump on Jocelyn Edwards if you like that side now before more money comes on.
You're going to be sweating for sure.
I think it should be more of like a pick'ems fight, TBH. But next up here, we got your boy Mickey Gall.
So what's up with this fool? He just he disappears for how long and comes back.
What's his name? I'm tripping. I'm thinking he's the Beverly Hills Ninja. No, this is someone else. But Mickey Gall, yeah, 7-5. I mean, he's not bad, right? Like he's not bad, but he's not good.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like one, look at this. Do you say he's pillow hands just by he's never knocked anyone out or finished anyone other than by submission?
He beat CM, right? CM Punk.
Yeah. He beat Sage Northcutt and CM Punk, Mike Jackson. He beat Jordan Williams, who's not in the UFC anymore.
Yeah, I'm going with Habibi.
Yeah, Basil Hafez. Look at this. Dude's 8-4, 32 years old as well. 1 fight losing streak. But he took that on a short notice, right? The JDM fight. And he lost by decision.
No, and then he should have won if he would have kept doing the takedown. But yeah, he took that shit short notice. That was his UFC debut. Also, I guess he was supposed to fight, but it got canceled. I see. So
yeah, Parsons.
There's a good fight for him to return. I feel like he's like legit. So
yeah, Hafez is actually a huge favorite here, minus 285, and Gall is plus 245. But yeah, I think Hafez is a good parlay piece, possibly.
Yeah, I'm going with Habibi.
I'm going with him as well. It is a little. It might be a little wide, but I still agree with it. I mean, he's probably going to get up to like a minus 300.
Well, it's like Mickey Gall, bro. It's like he's kind of like he never was really like even like a top 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think they're only giving him this fight just to fill in because I think he's from New Jersey. So
Jersey boy, you never know. But yeah, Hafez, I'm going to go with him better. I think he's just better overall.
Damn, what's up with all these fucking ads?
Yeah, dude. What's up, Typology? What you doing here? Okay, speaking about old school here, we got the hybrid. He's coming back too. Nico Price,
Ooh.
15-7. He's getting a little older, but still not too bad. 34, going on 40. And then he's over here. Look at this streak right here.
Oh yeah, it's
Pat
bad with him.
17. Oh, this is grappling though. But Robbie Lawler was his last fight at UFC 290, where he got finished by Robbie Lawler. Wait,
Oh yeah.
were we there?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, I remember that shit was crazy.
What was the main event? It was
Volkanovski Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was pretty crazy. And then he lost to Philip Rowe, who's also on this card, and he only beat Alex Oliveira, who is not in the UFC anymore.
Yeah, I got this one. Nico Price, that fighter, he just tries to go in there like bull rush, and I don't know. I think he's getting too much long in the tooth. I think that fighting style is catching up to him. Lawler was able to finish him. I think Morano could like pick him apart technically, and probably end up finishing him also.
Yeah, hey, Morano, he looks like a kind of like a geeky ass dude, but he's well-rounded.
He be winning, man. He be winning.
Yeah, he beat. I mean, look at who he only lost to: Ponzinibbio and Buckley, who are pretty decent.
In the Ponzinibbio fight, he was winning that fight, but then Ponzinibbio rocked him late and finished him.
Yeah, and everyone else, he's pretty much beat. That's mid-tier, and he even beat Donald Cerrone.
Yeah,
who,
So yeah, I'm going with Morano. He might be even like parlay for sure, the anchor.
Yeah, let me see what he got his odds at right here. Oh, yeah, he's minus 220. Nico Price plus 185 right now.
What's Morano for TKO?
Morano TKO is plus 215.
That might be pretty good. I mean, even though he didn't finish Court McGee, so that's kind of sketch. But Court McGee got like 9 lives, bro. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with him as well. I think if you that might be the fight right there. If you parlay the first two right there, right next to each other, back to back. So Morano with some Hafez, so Basil Hafez, you might get a little close to even money.
Or even the guy who got bit. I feel like he's gonna handle.
Yeah, if you want a quick leg, you'll find out if you lose that one or not after the first fight. But next up, we got here's a fight I actually think is gonna be low key good, bro. We got the Fresh Prince, Phil Rowe, 10-4, 33 years old though, man. Still new in his career. I seen him in people's corners a lot. But last person he beat was Nico Price.
Oh, he lost in grappling. Okay.
But he lost his last UFC fight. He lost to Neil Magny.
Yep, Magny still showed he got some juice. Who's Jake Matthews fought last? Because Phil Rowe, he got like the length, the talent, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, the Celtic kid here, Jake Matthews, 19-7. He's only 29, man. But I feel like he's been fighting for a minute. He lost to Michael Morales. Michael Morales, not a shame, and he lost to Schmellisberger, which is kind of a red flag. And then Sean Brady, who's okay too, pretty good too.
Yeah, I think the athleticism and the youth for Rowe gonna get it.
Yeah, and the odds right now are Matthews minus 160, Rowe is plus 140.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna go with the underdog.
Yeah, hey, this is to me best bet material as one of my best bets. I'm liking the Fresh Prince as an underdog here, plus 140. I think that's still any plus money is good money. I think he got a real shot here, like you said, his length. Matthews is he's a badass, but I just think right now Rowe is gonna be. This is a spot perfect for Rowe. If he can't win here. Where else? What is he going to do at 33? You know what I'm saying?
I'm betting on my demo method on this one.
The brothers. Here we go. Next, we got some good white on white here. We got Grant Dawson against Joe Selecki. 20-2. Grant Dawson, man. He's only got his first loss in a long time here to Bobby Green. If you remember, Bobby Green knocked him out real quick in the first round. And everyone was definitely surprised because Bobby Green was a huge underdog here. What's his name? Dawson was minus 450 down here on that fight. So that was crazy to see that upset. So I think this is a perfect step down and bounce back. As much as I think Joe Selecki is a great grappler, BJJ type of guy with decent, okay boxing. I think he has the hometown crowd here in Jersey, I believe. But yeah, it's hard not to like a parlay piece here with Grant Dawson. He is minus 400 right now, so it's kind of kind of rough, but greasy it up. I mean, I like Dawson to bounce back here against
same.
Selecki.
You got the youth on the Buick, so Selecki's tough though.
Yeah, I think if it starts to become like a BJJ grappling match, it's gonna be tough. Selecki really could do it, and he's a good wrestler too. So I think if it has to, it's starting to negate it, and these two are probably gonna have to start standing and banging. Surprisingly, but yeah, I mean, if Dawson can't beat Joe Selecki, are you really gonna be championship contender? That's kind of my also like thinking with that guy. Especially, I mean, you just lost to Bobby Green. And no disrespect, Bobby Green's amazing, but he's also damn near 40 years old. You can't be losing to too many 40-year-olds, if you're trying to be a champion in the UFC.
Nah, for sure.
Okay, we heating up right here, man. We got Roman Kopylov against Cesar Almeida. Kopylov, if you guys remember him, 12-3. He has been catching fire, but he did lose to Fluffy Hernandez here. His last fight, but before that, he was on a 4-fight win streak, just beating the shit out of these fucking other kickboxers and strikers. So we'll see. Almeida is a pure kickboxer striker. He's not too young, but he's making his stride quickly. 5-0, 36 years old, 5-fight win streak here from the Contender Series. So he's only had one UFC fight against Dylan Buka where he knocked him out. What do you think here, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Russian if he could keep it standing.
Yeah, it's at a pick'ems right now, which is kind of interesting. Because I think it's gonna be a kickboxing match. These two guys are just gonna stand and bang, and see who got the bigger schlong paws. Some money's going on Almeida. I mean, I could see why any of these guys at plus money would be enticing. But I'm gonna lean with Almeida right now.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going with him too. He's the one that fought Poirier in kickboxing. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's trying to do that quick route because he's old too. He's 36 already. So
yeah, if Kopylov was smart, he should take him down and everything. I think he'll win, but I think we'll just go with Brazil here for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you. At the pick'em's price, I think that might be a cool look because a lot of people got plus money on that. Which
shout out the diehard. He had it. That's like his best bet for the week.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that plus money on that guy. But next up, we got Randy Brown against Zaleski. This is lightweight a banger too, man. These are good build-up fights. Randy Brown, rude boy, crazy reach, 18-5.
Me no eat the boom boom.
He just beat Muslim Salikov here. And beat Wellington Turman, who we found is a fraud. So he's only lost to JDM.
Oh, I'm tripping, bro. I was getting him confused with the other Brazilian guy. Not Brazilian, Jamaican. What's the other guy?
Jackson,
the small guy.
Oh, Ode Osborne.
Yeah, because I was like, he's mid. This guy's like solid. He be fucking up sometimes, but he's like always in there. Who's he going against?
He's going against Zaleski, Elizu Capoeira Zaleski.
Then he just
24-7. He's 37 though. You say he just killed someone?
He didn't he sleep somebody or no? He was like an underdog and he ended up scraping. I want to say, right?
They called it a draw here. It was a draw, but I remember it was against Fakhretdinov. It was a draw where he was a huge underdog.
Yeah.
Fakhretdinov
was like a killer. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to fuck with him.
And look at this. Look at who he beat. Benoit Saint Denis back in 2021. That's a pretty solid ass win if you ask me. Kunchenko, he beat him. That guy's pretty raw too. He's lost a couple people. Muslim Salikov here by split decision, and Jingliang Li, Li Jingliang or Li Jingling. But that's okay.
Jingling.
Yeah, exactly. I right here, man. As far as the odds, I'm taking that shot on Zaleski, man. I think the value is there as him as a dog. Randy Brown, it should be the rightful favorite. His reach is probably going to be a striking match, but his reach is there. He can still do a little bit of grappling, and I feel like it's hard to hold him down because he's so long. Sometimes he can get out of certain positions. Yeah, so it is scary. But
I'm gonna go with the Bomba Club. Me no eat the boom boom man.
Get your oxtail ready for Saturday.
Yeah, feel me? Like I think it's gonna be a good fight though. That Zaleski fool, he's a big dark horse. Like I said, his last fight against Fakhretdinov was a draw, close ass fight, and then even Yeah, he's a beast. But I'm just
he's just a lot smaller and he's a lot older. Well, not a lot
yeah.
older, but older. 37 is tough.
Yep.
So that is the part that I'm like a little concerned with as well. Speaking about a little age here, a little
return
Jautan Almeida
of Kang Dynasty.
20-3. This guy's the prospect that everyone was sadly disappointed in when he lost to Curtis Blades last.
He got slept
from the side when he was trying to do a little takedown. And but before that, he was pretty much ground and pounding and wrestling everybody.
He was crotch sniffing and dry humping his way to victory already. He should be able to do this easy against Romanov. I mean, Romanov, he's good. He's big and shit, but I think he's just like big, sloppy white dude, you know what I'm saying? Compared to Jalton. Jalton's going to have the speed over him and the technicality. I think Jalton Almeida might even be able to sub him.
Yeah, no, I'm with you here, man. I was actually big on Romanov when he first started, but I feel like over the years, he kind of just like lost focus. Like he just got fatter.
Yeah.
He just like less muscular, even though you're in the heavyweight division. It's like, bro, like, come on.
Yeah, he was a prospect for a minute for sure at heavyweight, and then he just blew like easy fights. It was like, oh, fuck. Against the Tybura fight, you should have won that easy.
Yeah, and I think the style is not good because usually he starts getting his advantage through grappling as well. Romanov likes to ground and pound, whereas that's what Jalton likes too. And I think once they start grappling, Jalton's going to be able to get, his BJJ is way better, so him being on his back, he's going to be able to get out of certain positions. But if Romanov's on his back, Romanov's not really getting back up like that.
No, and then Romanov's never even showed like any kind of explosion with striking. You know what I'm saying? Like he's ground and pound, but he don't ever like look at the way Curtis Blades like beats people with ground and pound, and like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have none of that. I feel like it's either gonna be Almeida by submission or like just a crotch sniff for 3 rounds.
Yeah, and just like out cardio this guy.
Just out positioning with the grappling and shit. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be able to take him down either. He's gonna take him out easily, I want to say.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, you're right. I think that Romanov doesn't have the striking that would be even like a threat. I mean, obviously the power's always there, but anyone in the heavyweight got a puncher's chance. And I think Almeida knows how important, because he said himself he blew the fight by losing in the way he did too, and he blew the title contention. He felt like if he won, he might have.
He for sure was in the mix, but because the thing about him, it's rough to even want to give him because his fighting style is so boring.
Yeah, and people didn't realize till the last 2 fights, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it because it's like he just doesn't go for the kill. It's like he's too friendly in there. Like you're not trying to I mean, this is how it sounds crazy to say, but he's not trying to kill his opponent. You know what I mean? He's literally just outpointing and just making it like a spar, just just winning by points. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, you're so good. You get these people in all these fucked up positions where they can't do nothing. You should be fucking elbows. You know what I'm saying? Haymakers on the bottom. Because what they're gonna do, they're not gonna buck you off or get you off. You have all the time in day to just fucking tee off. So I was like, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, knockout by Romanov plus 375. Yeah, that might be something. If you like the Romanov side, or you just want to fade Jalton. Yeah, I mean, I like Jalton in this. If he can't win here, man, you can't be Romanov. You're not a title contender.
I just feel like because who Almeida fought before this was against Curtis Blades, who's like a good ass wrestler, and then I feel like he's way better wrestler than Romanov. So I feel like Jalton's not going to have no issue.
Yeah, exactly. And it's basically a toned down white version of Blades. Like Blades striking is 1,000 times better than Romanov.
Yeah.
So it's like. This is just like, bro, if you can't beat this guy, then
you're not real.
You're not beating Aspinall.
Go back to 205.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you can't beat Romanov, you're not beating Aspinall. I know that. Like, that's all it is. But yeah, next up, where we are. Enough about Romanov.
It's gonna probably be like his Derek Lewis fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. We got Kevin Holland against Mashal Olazaychek, bro. Kevin Holland's back again.
Kevin Holland's back. They announced this like out of nowhere, just hella randomly. I think this is a good spot for Holland to get back in the win streak. Olazaychek, he's decent, but against the good guys, he shows that he's not there yet. And I feel like Holland's been with all of them. He can hang with the good guys, but he usually falls short against the great ones. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is his time. So he's up for a win. He's due for a win.
Hey, yeah, man. Like, the people he's fought, they're all pretty real, Like, but the thing is, like you said, it's always the Kevin Holland fight is like you never know how he's going to go into it mentally. That's the part that's like an unknown factor, and he always plays into the hands of the opponent or the style of the opponent a lot of times, which concerns me if he's a huge favorite. That what is he right now? He's minus 275. I mean, obviously, I think Kevin Holland's a much better striker, more technical sound, better ground game, better overall game, just everything blacker, just everything, just everything, superior. But yeah, I mean, at the odds, it's always a worry, man. I don't even know if I might have to separate Holland with another thing to parlay with if that's the
What's
case.
Holland by TKO?
Holland KO is plus 265.
That might be good because I feel like I said, Olajaychik, I don't know. I mean, what did Pereira do to him? Got him out of there in a minute.
Yeah, Pereira's kind of real though. But Olajaychik, yeah, like he's a kill or be killed. He goes all out. His punches are just like swinging haymakers. That's kind of the way he throws.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when it's to the top tier guys, he's not top tier. So
he's not even fought like top tier guys like that.
Yeah, no, the only guys I would say are kind of top tier or
going
to be is Pereira and Barao.
Yeah.
Jimmy Crute. He lost to Jimmy Crute.
OSP he lost to. Yeah, I think it's good. Holland's. I'd probably throw Holland in the greaser.
Yeah, Holland in a greasy one. He should pull it out. He needs this win. That's for damn sure. Hey, speaking about that, how about our boy Khalil Roundtree, bruh?
Yeah, so what's the deal on that? It was just like he was taking some chaining over the counter shit or some shit that he was taking over the counter, but you can't take.
Yeah, well, he claims this through his like nutritionist or whoever he's working with that stuff, coach or whatever. But shit, like it's serious to the point where they're like, "Hey, bro, you're in trouble."
Well, they took the fight off, right? Is there even a fight for Jamal Hill now? Or
yeah, Jamal Hill is gonna go against who was it? Oh, Carlos Ulberg.
Oh yeah, and then they also added to beef it up MVP versus
Ian Gary
versus Ian Cookie.
Yes, that's a good match.
That's a good fight, though. That's a
battle
of
the UK, bro. And England versus Ireland.
Yeah, bro, that's gonna be a good ass fight. Who would you say off the top of your dome would win?
I saw it already. It's out of pick'ems at this point, but Ian Gary was the underdog. I took a little piece for now. Ian Gary. I don't like the guy. Obviously, I like MVP better, but I think at these odds, I think they're kind of sleeping on Ian Gary on like how good he can be or is. But I mean, MVP's already also proven. But if you watch Bellator, which I know you do, when MVP was over there were certain fights where MVP is kind of like you're like, damn, what's going on? This is not the same MVP. He's like Holland extra.
Nah, that's that's what I was thinking. But as soon as I saw that fight against Holland, I was like, oh shit, like that's why it's gonna be like a close ass fight. I feel like.
Yeah, I just think Ian Gary's more calculated than Holland is.
No, yeah, for sure.
But similar build in the sense of like very lanky, striking.
But see, he just toyed with Holland, so that's why I feel like somebody like Ian Gary is going to be like a good fight.
It is going to be a good fight. I know for sure. I don't think it's going to be a domination either way. I think it's going to be, a feeling out process in the first round, with each other's timing and striking, and then you're going to see who's going to be, the chess master in the puzzle piece of the strike game, because that shit's not going to be grappling unless we were wrong, and then because Ian Gary's been talking about he's going to start grappling more and showing his like BJJ skills and shit because he's Brazilian, So that's what he's like. He's like, oh, I just never had a chance to use it, but I'm trying to showcase it or whatever. Well, I guess we'll get there when we get there. Getting into these last two fights here, the co-main event, we got the ex-champion Sean Strickland against Paulo Costa, who's kind of been hilarious online, man.
And they actually made this a 5-rounder, right?
Yep, it's gonna be a 5-rounder.
Which is kind of bullshit.
You think it's gonna go the distance? Both these guys are durable as fuck, right?
Yeah, but I feel like it should have just been 3. But I mean, Costa used to be a rare eclipse. He's fighting consistently, and you know what I'm saying? He might he's like when he like remember before it was like, yo, this motherfucker's never fighting. And then like, you know, he fights and he looks good and like, but it's always too many breaks. Like against the Whitaker fight, he was catching Whitaker later in the fight, fucking him up.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go with Costa on this one.
Yeah, this is there's some people I know on Costa too because of the odds, especially. Costa is a underdog here, big underdog.
Yeah, I can see how it go. You know, everybody especially loves Strickland, but Strickland likes to stand. I know he has like good ass boxing, but I feel like Costa could put him away. You know what I'm saying?
It's a style like, Costa likes to play.
Yeah, he hits like a truck. Like usually Costa's weakness is where people are trying to grapple him and shit like that. Like Strickland, he's like, I mean, Strickland beat Izzy, right? But against like, I feel like not to rain on his parade, but that was like a compromised Izzy. You know what I mean? Like he was like halfway in, halfway out. Getting DUIs like the week of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So it was like, who knows what's going on there? But I mean, Strickland, I can see, you know, Strickland, especially 5-rounder, beat him all 5. I don't see him finishing Costa, but I can see him outworking him like he does. But I feel like the outwork can get shut down by just, you know, one of them crazy ass heavy kicks or punches from Costa, the way he be doing people. So I'm just going with the underdog.
Yeah, the value is definitely there at plus 200 or better. You know, I could definitely see that. There's some people definitely taking it. I actually am on Strickland here. I got him early at minus 200, around minus 200. Yeah, 190 into 200. Now he's at 240, which starts getting like puckering your asshole because, like you said, it's probably going to go 5 rounds. And, you know, the way Strickland fights, it's like he's always at danger, puts himself in danger's way and tries to see, you know, just use his skill to protect himself. And so he could get caught by Costa, and Costa got that crazy power.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. That's the only way Costa's way of winning this. If actually, that's why I said if I wish it would have been a 3-round, because then I would have even been more confident about going with Costa. But 5 rounds is like I could see him gassing, and then Strickland just, you know, just wearing the pace on him. I know he's not going to grapple at all because that's just he don't do that shit at all. I mean, against Driscus, he was only grappling because they were grappling against each other. But yeah, what's the prop for? I mean, what's Strickland by decision?
Strickland by decision plus 200. It's the same. No, it's not the same. Plus 200. That's not bad. 5 rounds because he's a minus 240 right now.
Yeah, and him by TKO.
Him by TKO is plus 140. So they're saying it's most likely.
I mean, I feel like that's just people trying to hate on Costa because like it is like a rare occurrence, but him more being consistent is like it's a good sign.
Yeah, you're right. I don't see Costa getting knocked out by Strickland. Like I find that hard to believe that that's the most likely outcome.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
Yeah, like
what's Costa by knockout?
Costa by knockout's plus 300.
Ooh.
Yeah, Costa's more likely to knock out Strickland than Strickland is to knock out Costa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just see Strickland winning this by decision, 5 rounds. If you want to split a little, if you like Strickland, you know, at this point, maybe you put a little money on the money line, but some on the points at plus 200. But if you like Costa, that KO plus 300, that don't sound terrible.
Yeah, I think I'm for sure going to have to put some chili on that.
Yeah, exactly. You also could go, I don't think, if those that are on Bet Online, there's a Paulo Costa plus 5.5 points at plus 110. You know, if he stays within 5 points, he's just got to win a couple rounds possibly.
Because then also his grappling is, you know, Costa has good grappling.
Yeah, or at least defensively, like he could stop people from taking him down for the most part.
He has good jiu-jitsu too. Like that's what he was known for at first, and then he just started getting that, wanted to use that power.
The secret juice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight though. I feel like it's gonna be close,
good.
Man. It's gonna be. I'm glad they finally got it signed, right? Because then they say that they weren't. Costa hadn't signed yet.
Yeah, because they're saying he's never gonna fight. Let's see Costa here. His last fight against Whitaker was in February, right?
Yeah.
So at least this is the quickest turnaround he's had. But before that was like back in August of 2022 against Luke
and then
Rockhold.
before that was
2021 against Marvin Vettori.
Yeah, so see, now he's finally getting back in the swing. So it's a good sign for if you're like a big Costa fan, because like he was like, you know, he had.
I was hyped on Costa when he first.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? He's like bodied up and shit, like no homo, and like everybody was on him. So I was like, oh, this was gonna be a champ one day, and then
he got the look, he got everything. Like and then he just didn't have the discipline at that time, I guess.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. He's also kind of he's not that tall. Like his arms are not like lanky.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about his power. So next up, man, we got the main freaking event. Islam Makhachev, Dustin Poirier. I mean, everyone knows Islam, 25-1.
Boo.
The prospect, the man. He just beat Volkanovski twice, which people are like, damn, bro, he's been fighting, what I'm saying, like a lighter dude.
Brother.
Twice.
How he talk? That one dude could hella imitate him. Shit's hilarious.
Brother. Brother.
Nah, but hey, like you were about to say, like, yeah, he's only fought Volkanovski like the last time. He's kind of doing like the Khabib thing, like barely fighting now. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, like let's say this, like I don't get me wrong, I believe Islam's gonna win. All right.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier's talking about retiring after this win or lose. So, but yeah, like there's a couple things to point out that are red flag. The Volkanovski thing, someone fighting someone smaller than him, and Volkanovski's been knocked out a bajillion times now. I feel like.
Well, it started with Islam though.
Yeah. And then you got look at the list of people. I mean, Charles Oliveira, that's a big name.
That was where it was like, okay, this was the truth. And then before that, you got Bobby Green,
Dan Hooker,
Moises, Dober.
Like the only good one down here now, it's aging well, is the Sarukian one too. Yep. But I feel like it's because the styles are kind of close. Yeah. So it's like,
that's gonna be a good. That would be a good rematch right there, though. Like for sure, especially Saruk. I feel like Armand got hella better now.
Yeah, he beat Oliveira as well.
But it was a close fight too. Though. If it would have been 5, I feel like Oliveira would have won.
Yeah. As far as the odds here, we got a wide gap. Oh shit, Makhachev is now -700. Poirier plus 500.
So. But what's Makhachev by submission?
Oh, that's a good one. Submission -125 for Islam.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. He's just gonna do what Khabib did. That's Poirier's like biggest flaw in his game is the grappling. Like, I don't know, maybe you could try to sprinkle like
try guillotine again.
Oh man, what's that? What's Poirier by submission? Because he's like swearing by that shit, which would be hilarious. So like, this is a sport where you do lose by.
Hey, that's the biggest odds right now. It's a Poirier by submission is plus 2,200.
Holy shit! I probably throw like $5 on that just because.
And just pray.
Yeah, just for fun. But like, man, Poirier, bro, I feel like this is just his kryptonite shit right here. Against Khabib, same shit. But that was in Abu Dhabi. I didn't really like that fight. At least this fight is taking place in America, so I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you already know what Islam's gonna try to do. I mean, he's gonna try to take him down. I feel like Poirier got to keep it standing. I don't know. He's kind of old. He's an OG. He did take out Benoit Saint Denis, but after the fight, we see Benoit bad. He had a bad staph infection and shit like that. He was winded, on pills and stuff like that. So, yeah, for the story, it would be nice for Poirier to win. Like, I'm rooting for Poirier, even though I don't really care for him also like that. I never was like Poirier like that. I respect, though, the hustle. I feel like every time I would start going for him, he started losing. So, it's like, yeah, kind of, I'm over it. But yeah, man, I guess you gotta go with inshallah.
Yeah, it's hard to go against Islam, but -700 is a little much. I don't mind anyone, taking that shot on the sprinkle on the dog.
The submission. I would go for the submission by the Islam.
Islam, yeah, -125. Say Islam at -400. I actually like that, but
yeah,
and I put him in a parlay, but now it's like -700. I mean, you got to, I guess, too, but it's just like, damn, that's almost double priced, taxed up. So at -400, man, that's not bad. I think he beats him more than 80% of the time.
What about TKO by Poirier?
Poirier TKO is plus 675. It's possible. The submission would be crazy.
The submission would be insane, but man, I mean, Poirier, he got the tools to do it, but it's just how he's gonna go by it. He can't get what's his name, stick to him like he likes to do in all his fights. Even though, because to keep it real, Islam do be striking with his opponent sometimes. You know what I mean? Like he knocked out Volk, he dropped Oliveira. You know what I'm saying? Like he does strike. He does strike. But
his striking is better than Khabib's striking. I'm just saying.
For sure. Khabib did drop Conor.
Yeah, but Khabib only throws those like swinging haymakers.
Yeah,
Like,
but he knows what he wants to do. But that's the thing, he got Coach Khabib with him now, and Khabib's going to be emphasizing just to go in there and tap him out.
and he gets to fight an older Poirier. You know, when Khabib fought him, Poirier was younger.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, this is gonna be a good ass card. Hopefully, we continue this momentum here with the best bets. What do we got for the people? There's a lot of greasy legs here, man.
I know. I'm gonna go off already. We'll do Islam by submission.
Okay, Islam by sub minus 125.
What's Islam by TKO?
Islam KO is plus 290.
Ooh, imagine I can see a ground and pound. But yeah, then we're gonna do a little prelim parlay with Lima, Habibi, Basel Hafez, Alex Morano. Yeah, and yeah, that'll be it on that one.
Yeah.
Do Kevin Holland and Almeida.
Which Almeida?
Jalton. And then fuck it, man. Straight up bet Paulo Borrachinha.
Costa plus 205 right now. What is he at?
Yeah, plus 205.
Yep. That plus money. All right. Let's see here. We gotta get right. We're getting close to halfway through the year.
That was 4, right?
Yeah, that was 4.
All right, cool.
Halfway through the year, it's getting it's flying by a little bit.
Flying by, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Zaleski plus 140 right now. I like Philip Rowe. What is he at right now? Rowe plus 140 as well. And then I'm gonna go Jocelyn Edwards plus 160.
Hey.
Hopefully she lies, cheats, and steals. And then I'll give you all a little greasy parlay. You know, Islam. I'm gonna go Islam. I'm gonna go Jalton Almeida. Jalton, and I want to throw at least one more in there. What was? Dawson. That's 400. And I'll have to throw one more in there because it's too extra. The grease might be too much. Oh, and the boy Hafez.
Habibi things.
Yes. Hopefully that pulls up some plus money so we can bounce back here. Yeah, man. I'm glad we're back in action. Check out the group chat on Wax if you haven't followed. Look out for what is that? MLB bases getting loaded by our boy on Wheezy. So check all that shit out. But hopefully we start cashing again. Peace out, bro. Smoke out.
Yeah, man. Let's get it 302. Let's go. Islam by submission.
Hey, choke.